The Master Gardener program is a volunteer initiative offered through the North Carolina Cooperative Extension Service. These trained volunteers are a wonderful resource available to assist you with your gardening questions. They operate a Master Gardener hotline and can be found volunteering at the Cape Fear Botanical Garden. Cumberland County Extension Agent Kenny Bailey and Master Gardener Michael Newman tell us about the program and a new project recently started on Fort Bragg.
The Extension Master Gardener Volunteer Program is where volunteers have been trained by Cooperative Extension in the area of consumer horticulture. And we use the volunteers to assist in our programming efforts with consumer horticulture in Cumberland County. The program has been around in North Carolina since 1979, and we probably have over 3,000 volunteers across the state at this time. In Cumberland County, we've got over 100 volunteers that are in our program here.
I got into the program in 2009. I had to do an early retirement because of a severe injury to my arm. I am a retired healthcare provider, and I needed a new project to do, so I checked in with the Master Gardeners and went through the program and have become very, very involved with the Master Gardeners in the last several years. The big project that we started out with was the demonstration garden here at the center, and it was a awful mess and looked like a vacant lot that had been left unattended. So we went in, we've cleaned that up. Everything that we grow here in the demonstration garden is plants that are good to grow here in the Sandhills region. And gardening in the Sandhills is so very, very different. There's a big difference in what will grow up in the Raleigh area and what grows here. And we have all been around long enough and gardened in the Sandhills long enough to know what does well here, so that we can tell these people, all right, grow this. It grows well here. It does well here.
First of all, prospective Master Gardener volunteer has to make an application, just like a job application. They send in an application, we review it, and actually set up an interview with the potential candidate, because we want to make sure that there's a good fit between Cooperative Extension, our current volunteers, as well as the new volunteer that's coming in. So once we've gone through the interview process and they've been accepted, there is about 60 hours of training that's given by Cooperative Extension. And we talk about all topics involved in gardening, lawn care, taking care of your landscape and shrubs, insect identification, weed control, everything involved in home gardening. In return for the training, to become a certified Master Gardener, the intern, as we call the graduate of the course, is required to give us back 40 hours of volunteer time to the organization. Once they've completed 40 hours, then they become a certified Master Gardener volunteer. To maintain that status, we require 40 hours of service each year. Now, after becoming certified, we do require about 10 hours of that 40 hours to be continuing education hours. We do have a footprint in the community, and one of those areas is at Fort Bragg with the Tranquility Garden.
I wanted to give back to the military community, and working with this Tranquility Garden has been an answer to one of my bucket list things, is to get back out there and do work and give back. But we are trying to involve the soldiers in that who are patients with the Wounded Warrior Battalion. And we want to be able to get some therapeutic gardening in on that, because working in the garden it's a way to relieve anxieties. It provides a tranquility that people do get from gardening. Every Wednesday morning when we're working out there, we have patients who stop and say, we thank y'all so much for what you're doing, and we really like what you have done. And the Master Gardeners have stepped up to the plate with this thing, and we've had such good support for it, and we're getting good support from the soldiers too. So it makes me feel good about that. And
these people love gardening, and they love people, and they're here to help people, and that's what we're looking for. Like the Master Gardener Volunteer Program, as I said, allows Cooperative Extension to reach more people than we could otherwise do.